Hi, I'm Christy Clark and you're joining me for the latest Crafts Beautiful. It's the June issue and it's in stores Friday the 4th of May. It's just $3.50. If you find yourself going and getting your copy every month, why not subscribe? Details will be at the end of the video. I'm joined today again by Corinne Bradd. Yes, she's back. She's going to be talking to us today about the June issue. So, Corinne, what have we got coming up?
Well, the June issue, we've got some more exclusive backing papers for you to use on your cards. They're in shades of lilac and blue. Elizabeth Mode has made some great cards from girly birthdays and also men's cards for Father's Day.
Well, that's what you need, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's coming up, quick approaching. So what else we got?
We've got a great book. It's a pocket-sized free book on the front cover. It's all about doing your own wedding. There's ideas in there for invitations, thank you cards, order of service and menus, and all sorts of interesting information to help you design things for your own wedding, make it that much more personal.
Crafting your own wedding's become massive though, isn't it?
I can see you'll be doing it soon.
Yeah, I'll be leaving the book in front of my other half just to give him a little knock-knock hint. So what else we got coming up?
Well, I've been busy with a Xyron personal die cutting machine and some Stabilo watercolour pencils, and I've made an artist trading card album with pockets for you to pop your cards into. I've also made a selection of cards with it, and you can get some great effects with a design with a Xyron personal die cut machine. And as I say, they're all sort of summery colours, but they're not too in your face, they're quite subtle. And artist trading cards are such a good hobby to get into now.
It's massive though, isn't
it?
I mean, lots of people have said it to me when I've been out and about, and I've met some of the public, and I've really enjoyed it. And a lot of them have said, well, what about the artist trading cards? And I sort of think, I haven't done them yet, give me a chance. So, what else have we got coming up?
Well, Amanda Walker's made a great jewellery set here with aluminium glass pearls, lampwork beads and ribbon. That's just here.
The lampwork beads are the lilac ones, aren't
yes,
they?
The one that looks
they look
like
little sweets. They look gorgeous.
Jill Albus has used a simple metal embossing technique to make a card and a lovely girly birthday bedroom dressing table set. There's a frame there and a little cosmetics holder.
I think I'll take these with me.
We've got some features coming up. There's a 10-minute guide to ATCs. We're trying to get more people involved in this really fun hobby. This is really why I did this. So there's some information there on how to make your own and how to get a circle up so you can swap them with your friends. We've got an exclusive interview with Julie Pettit, who's a ceramic painter.
Okay.
She's got her own range of really lovely cupcake pots. And she uses a distinctive palette of colours, so you'll sort of be able to spot her products at a glance.
Fantastic. Well, it seems like it's jam-packed this month. I can't believe we're on the June already. The year's gone so quick. So, Corinne, today I have a feeling we're going to get very messy.
As usual, yes.
What are you doing for us today?
I'm going to show you how to distress plain paper to give it an aged effect, and it makes great backing for scrapbook pages, artist trading cards and ordinary greetings cards. I'm going to use both distress inks in a pad form and also in a dropper bottle. And as you can see, there's artist trading cards that I've made here. There's a greetings card I've made. You can cover journals with it. And it's really quite easy. What I'll do, I'll show you first of all, this is a piece of photocopy paper. All I've done is I've photocopied a passage out of a book on it. And I'm just going to screw it up, basically.
Right.
Give it a good tight screw up and then very carefully unscrew it. Flatten it out a bit, and then if you take...
Is this the messy bit?
This is the messy bit. Okay. This is worn lipstick. Oh. All you do is you just sweep it over your page, and where you've got the crinkles from where you've crumbled it stands up. Just let it dry for a minute, let it soak in a bit, and then give it a good spritz.
Why are you doing that?
What it does is it softens the edges slightly, and also what I'm going to do is I'm just going to screw it up again. What you'll find is the more you screw your paper up, the weaker it will become, because the fibres in the paper will break up. But it gives it that really aged effect, as if it's been knocking around for years and years and years. I'm going to spritz it a little bit more, and I'm also just going to put a couple of drops of a sepia coloured ink on it. You don't want too much because you don't want to go too overboard. And rather than drop it, I'm just going to spread it over the surface. So they almost look like burn marks.
See, it soaks in straight away.
It's just starting to soak in.
Spreads out.
And I'm going to screw it up again.
Oh, messy hands.
This is why it gets messy. Once you've done that, lay it flat on an old towel. Not the beautiful ones that you bought from IKEA the other day.
Of course, no.
And if you just use like a silk wool setting on your iron, just give it a press over. And what you'll find is as you dry the paper out with the iron, it will stiffen up again. So it won't be as floppy as it was before. So you've got a distress technique. Now it works equally well on coloured papers. With this I'm going to soak it first before I screw it up, just so I get softer creases in it. It's great screwing up paper.
I want to have a go.
Now to get an overall effect, I'm just going to spritz it a little bit more, and then again use some of the distress ink in the dropper bottle and just put some drops on there. Really, you can spritz and ink to your heart's content.
Oh, it's going to be a dirty one.
Screw it up. Exactly.
Looks like
And then
fun,
if you blot it off with an old tea towel before you iron it, because otherwise you will end up with ink all over your iron.
That's what they say though, isn't it? You never have more fun than when you're making a mess.
No, exactly. Well, I mean,
you can't cook without doing it with your hands, can you, when you're making a cake?
Yeah,
so don't craft and keep your hands clean.
Don't use your normal domestic iron on this, because you will wreck your clothes with it afterwards.
Yes.
But you know, if you've got an iron, you can just buy a cheap. It doesn't need to be a steam iron. Just buy a cheap iron.
That looks great. God,
And
they look so good.
it's great. You know, you can wrap it around cars. It makes a great background, and also you'll see that the more you iron it, if you do iron it on the top, what you'll find is in the creases, the ink has almost come away, so there's almost like a blue effect. And you can mix and match colours. That's especially shown well actually on this one.
I like this lilac one as
The colours
well.
come away. But just mix and match the colours.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, look at all the detail.
That was done
in
quite crisply. That was, I didn't wet the paper before I screwed it up, and I applied quite a lot of the purple ink to it. So you've got, it's almost like a patterned background paper that you buy in the shops.
It's gorgeous though, isn't
Yeah.
it? And how long did that take?
Oh, a couple of minutes at the most. It then took 3 hours to get the ink off my hair.
Yeah, I bet it did. I know. Crazy. Well, I'm really pleased that you've shown us that today.
Thanks.
Everyone go out and get messy. That's what it's all about. Join me next time for more fun at Crafts Beautiful. Don't miss the June issue, which is now in your local newsagents from Friday the 4th of May. In fact, you can make sure of getting your monthly fix by subscribing to Crafts Beautiful via direct debit for just £8.90 every 3 issues. You can also sign up for just £37 and receive 12 great issues of Crafts Beautiful in the UK. It's £60 in Europe and £70 for the rest of the world. And if you do it now, you'll receive a great free gift of a Deborah Dempsey luxury bumper card making kit worth £20. To subscribe online, visit www.craftsbeautiful.com or call 01778 392 081 and join us here next month for the latest gossip on Crafts Beautiful.